Moments away from the minor championship final 2008, Sarsfields versus Athy. Sarsfields line out this afternoon: John Flood in goal, Pádraig Scully, Donnica MacDonald and Kevin MacDonald in the full back line, Stephen Lawler, Dan Doherty and Stephen Dunnan in the half back line. Midfield pairing of Kieran McInerney-Aspel and Sean Campbell, and a half forward line of Pádraig Buckley, Ray Cahill and Alan Barrett, and a full forward line of Gary Quinn, Derry Craddock and Dara Horgan. The subs this afternoon are Craig Buckley, Pádraig Scully, Jamie Brockle, Niall Murphy, Dan Nee, Dean Domigan, Stephen Moriarty, Martin Burke, Johnny McGivern, Cottle McLaughlin, Kieran Thorpe, Stephen Cretan, Keane Condon, Kevin Miller, Darren Summers, Niall Cross and Matty Byrne. Management team for Sarsfields of course are Tommy Gorman, with selectors Kevin McCormick, Noel Crinigan and John Loughlin, and we have the little mascots as well, not forgetting them, Ben McCormick and Seamus Loughlin. The Athy line out: Paul Clinch in goal, Alan Bowden, Joseph Kinahan and Tony Gibbons in the full back line, half back line of Shane O'Brien, Conor Ronan and TJ Clare, and a midfield pairing of Danny O'Keefe and Dave McGovern, and the half forward line with Brian Keenan the captain, Derek Mulhall and Corey Moore, and a full forward line of Liam McGovern, James Eaton and Keane Reynolds. Subs this afternoon for Athy are James Rycroft, Luke Thomas, John Mann, Hughie Mann, Michael Crawley, Barry Purcell, Jack Bride, Michael Keogh, Stephen Doyle, Jason O'Toole, Owen Hendy and of course the unfortunate Shane Brophy who was injured, and the management team are Mark Brophy with Paul Hicks and Anthony Bracken involved. It's Fergus Defro about to throw it in. The 2008 minor championship final on the first ball to Athy. That's the captain Brian Keenan. Over to the right hand side of the pitch, the Barrick side, Derek Mulhall, the man has just been named in the side and he's done well already. He's cutting in from the Barrick side, left footed, he takes a shot, just well caught by John Flood in goal there for Sarsfields. And he plays out, it's a loose one, however it goes out to, that was Danny O'Keefe, a loose one, very loose there with O'Keefe. Mulhall trying to chase it over the corner, will he keep it in? Tries to keep it in, he does quite well, he gets it out, that's Liam McGovern. That's the son of Sean McGovern, he plays it out, playing back to his captain now, Brian Keenan, 45 metres out. Oh, great block in the end, it was MacDonald, Kevin MacDonald, but it's still back to the Athy forward, plays it in and it's caught, impressively caught there by Sarsfields, and it breaks out to Sean Campbell, last year's captain of this minor winning Sarsfields team, to Kevin MacDonald. Coming forward, bursting over midfield, he gets out to the half hours, Ray Cahill, top scorer in last year's minor final. He gets it out to Dan Doherty, coming up from centre half back. The rain teeming down here in St. Conleth's Park in the first minute of action. Ray Cahill has it. It's picked up at good work. Keane Reynolds helping back deep there for Athy. He plays it out. It could be, is it Scully I think has that one, it gets it into, it was the midfielder, it was McInerney-Aspel, gets it back. It's brilliant move by Sarsfields. Stephen Lawler, the captain, involved there. Is it Doherty? Looks like Dan with the kick, but it's caught by the Athy keeper Paul Clinch. Impressively the rain, as I said, teaming down will make it difficult here for keepers this afternoon. Great clearance by Clinch out to Liam McGovern, and Liam just couldn't keep it in. Unlucky by the young 16-year-old player there from Athy. Great future ahead of him, son of course of Sean McGovern, former Kildare player. And that's up, that's the corner forward for Sarsfields going through. It's Gary Quinn. Well done Gary Quinn, you got fouled there as you won that one. And a free in. Sean Campbell will take it, the midfielder, man of the match in last year's final, captain of course as well last year, looking for a second minor medal in a row here this afternoon. So Sarsfields playing into a breeze and into team in rain in front of them, and that was McInerney-Aspel. Gets it back to Campbell. Campbell met heavily there by Conor Ronan. Good tackling by the Athy defender. Gets it out, that was back to Dan Doherty. Doherty up with a shot at a couple of players in there. The full forward Craddock is in there for Sarsfields, tackled by Campbell as well, but Athy just clearing this one out. That's good work. It's centre half back, I think again Conor Ronan coming out. He's thrown to the ground, a free out to Athy, and a Athy player just down receiving some treatment. Play will come to a halt for a couple of moments here with just 2.5 minutes played. Back in action now and the ball played out. It's the midfielder, it's McInerney-Aspel who's won that one. He plays it into at 17, that's Pádraig Scully. It's actually MacDonald, I think it is, coming forward. Good work by him. A couple of Athy players around him. Gets it out to the captain, Stephen Lawler. Fouled by Alan Bowden of Athy. They're free in to Sarsfields. Stephen Lawler, the captain of course this year, played last year as well. I think there's 10 of last year's team here this afternoon, and will be Ray Cahill, the centre half forward. Ray Cahill, he scored 1-5 in last year's county minor final, and his first opportunity here this afternoon. Just 4 minutes played. Good kick by Cahill, just tails out, narrowly out to the left and wide. Unlucky by Ray Cahill. So Paul Clinch about to take this one out. Of course Sarsfields looking for their Second minor title in a row, and Athy looking for their sixth minor title. The 5 minor wins, and that's good feeling there by it was Keevin MacDonald. He's beaten, however. That's good work there by Danny O'Keefe. Great work by the Athy midfielder. Shakes off a couple of players, gets it out to, is it Derek Mulhall who has that one? It is Derek Mulhall. Ray Cahill opposite number 11 around him, but it's got out to Keevin MacDonald. MacDonald, one of two brothers in the side, gets into Craddock in the full forward line. Great pass by Craddock into Quinn. Quinn just trying to get free of a marker, tries to get it out to Alan Barrett, or Alan, was Alan Barrett, but a time man just got that one. A couple of players around him, referee just allows play to go on. He'll throw it in between a few players. He said the Athy player couldn't get rid of it there, TJ Clare, but heavily penalised there by Fergus Devereux, and he's thrown the ball in between Sean Campbell and Brian Keenahan. And Athy come out with it again. That's Conor Ronan. Conor Ronan outside to Alan Bowden. Bowden got it out to, I think it was O'Brien. Eventually they're getting it out here. That's Brian Keenahan, the captain, helping back deep, and he sprays out to the far side. That's Shane O'Brien. Shane O'Brien. It's a Sarsfields man just fouling. It was Pádraig Buckley there. Of course, Ray Cahill just too close to the free there, and it will be Keenahan again now, the skipper for Athy. Just 6 minutes played, no score on the board. It's a substitution there. It's a blood sub, I think it was there a couple of moments ago. It's Corey Moore back into the fray. And a long kick by the centre half back by Conor Ronan. It's Derek Mulhall. A lovely little ball inside by Mulhall. That's into Corey Moore. Corey Moore, good shot. Good point by Corey Moore. The opening score here in the 2008 minor final. Half forward Corey Moore. It was a great crossfield ball. It started by Conor Ronan, got it upfield, came into the pad of Corey Moore and straight over the bar. Good point for Athy here, looking for their 6 minor title wins in 36, 37, 56 and 66, and of course their last one 35 years ago in 1973 as Johnny Flood now with the kick out for Sarsfields. 1 point and no score for Athy, and Flood just plays it out to his right. MacDonald there just flicks it away, tries to get it up towards Alan Barrett, but Barrett is beaten and pressured by Tony Gibbons. Gibbons going past a couple of players, gets it out where it's picked up by the captain Stephen Law, right to MacDonald. MacDonald has great interception by Conor Ronan. Conor Ronan, of course, the son of Con Ronan, county secretary. Good kick by Ronan. Out to the right and wide, impressive run there by the centre half back. Very unlucky there in the 7 minute of action not to increase Athy's advantage. Why give up? Athy certainly not overawed here, taking on the champions. Great start by the Athy side as Flood now been a bit overworked in the last couple of moments with the kick out. Of course, he's a former full forward, played full forward last year and under 16 when they won the championship in 2006 as he kicks out, tries to find Campbell, breaks away from him, free, fouled by the Athy player, fouled by Keenahan on Sean Campbell, and it will be a free which Campbell himself will possibly take. Just unlucky there by Dara Horgan. Dara Horgan, of course, nephew of Kevin Horgan, captain Sarsfields minors in 1990. He was top scorer that afternoon as well, but Dan Doherty picks that one up. Dan Doherty gets it out to Campbell. Campbell inside to Lawler, the skipper. He's outside him, he's got Stevie Dunn. Stevie Dunn got up to Alan Barrett. Alan Barrett back to Lawler, and Lawler's loose one eventually finds Ray Cahill, however. Cahill out deep from goal, cuts inside on his left foot. He gets it back to Stevie Lawler. Lawler has MacDonald. MacDonald with his long kick into Craddock, looking for Craddock to full forward. Good work by Craddock, he still has it. Goes right footed, he's blocked however. Athy defenders on top here in the opening 8 minutes. That's played out again, that's out to Keenahan. Keenahan the half forward, playing very deep, the full back there. Keenahan and Craddock getting to know each other as well off the ball as it's Keenahan on it. 3 players on him, throw it to the ground. That's a free out for Athy, and things certainly hotting up here now in the opening 10 minutes of action. It's down where it's Stevie Dunn. Of course, his uncle Kevin won a minor in 69 as well, and Dunn as well over the barrack side of the pitch. Thrown to the ground, free for Sarsfields, and MacDonald with the ball in hand will possibly take this one. He does quickly up towards, that's Gary Quinn, I think it is. It is Gary Quinn. It's actually Dara Horgan. Dara Horgan just skinning past the corner back coming in, left foot across towards to Gary Quinn. Gary Quinn didn't get that one. Craddock goes in, a couple of players going in. Bravely won there. Bravely won by TJ Clare. Thrown to the ground as he got that ball, and a free out to Athy, who lead 1 point to no score. So Paul Clinch restarts the game. 10 minutes exactly gone there. It's played down towards, it's Stevie Dunn. Stevie Dunn coming across field. Good left footed pass. Unlucky, however, by Stevie Dunn. Is picked up by an Athy. That's Thai man Corey Moore. Corey Moore showing his pace now coming forward. He's tackled by Sarsfields' Alan Barrett. Good work by Barrett, but eventually gets out to Tony Gibbons. Tony Gibbons plays it down inside to the corner forward. It's played across by Corey Moore. Corey Moore across field. We're just unlucky there by Danny O'Keefe, just couldn't get it, but a time man still there. That's Derek Mulhall. Mulhall has it. Oh, good footwork by Mulhall. That's very skillful work by the tie half forward. He gets out in the end. That's out to is McGovern. I think it is McGovern. Good kick by McGovern. Good score by McGovern. Straight over the bar. A tie, 2 points to no score. 11 minutes gone. Son of Sean McGovern, of course, played for Kildare throughout the 90s. Tremendous work by the young half forward, and a tie gone into a 2 point to no score lead. So John Flood, quick one down to Dan Doherty, centre half back. Doherty has it, bursts forward, goes past Mulhall, left footed. He will play it down, looking for the no one down there because it's only Conor Ronan all on his own who wins that one, and he punches up along the line. That's TJ Clare, I think it is. Clare inside the Mulhall. Referee spotted a late tackle there on a tie player. We'll speak, I think, to Ray Call. Ray Call will definitely get a tick in here by the match referee, Fergus Devereaux from Maynooth. He gives him the yellow card. Not happy with that challenge by Ray Call. And of course, his father Danny Call won a Leinster medal with Kildare in the 80s. Great player, played with the Kilcullen club, and Ray Call now playing his football here with Sarsfields and looking for a second minor medal in a row. So McGovern looking for 2 quick fire points to bring a tie into a 3 point advantage. Good left footed kick by the young under 16 player. Brilliant kick by young McGovern. Tremendous score by Lee McGovern. That's 3 points to no score for a tie, and just nearly 12 minutes of action played here in St. Conleth's Park. Kicked out by Flood down to the middle where it was Danny O'Keefe unlucky, but it's the time man still has it. Plays it down looking for the full forward. James Eaton. Eaton wins that one. Right footed by Eaton. Well, it tails out to the left. No, it's given. He's given that one. It looked to be a tie one, but he's given the point at 4 points to no score for the tie, and they've really started here in impressive fashion, coming up to the end of the opening quarter, and a tie into a 4 point